Oh, what is it in a man that God, the Almighty, loves him and wants him to live a greater and a better life every day? See, God made man in his own image. In his own image made he him. It's like I'm like God, I'm not God, a big G, but I am him, and he's in the making. And every day he's trying to translate me, to make me think big, because he is huge. When I think about God, I think the maker of the universe, the one to whom nothing is impossible, the one who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above what any little man like me could ever think or imagine. And thinking about that and knowing that he wants me to elevate my thinking like he does. It's unfortunate that my background, my upbringing, my community, the sphere in which I've lived in is narrow and thin. And so the thinking is miniature. Instead of thinking big, I think small. Instead of thinking how I can afford this, I pray for that thing to sell cheaper, or I want to go to the second hand and buy it cheaper, or I wait for the sale time so that they can lower the price. But maybe in my God's thinking, I should be thinking differently. I should be thinking about my elevation, where my financial capacity gets higher and better, and then I can afford that which is selling at a higher price because I am pricey. You see, he doesn't want me to shortchange myself, but he wants me to think better of myself, to consider myself as worth more. For a long time, because of my upbringing, because of the connections I have had that are miniature thinking, I've had to be short selling myself and maybe thinking below the belt on what I can and cannot do. And so this hour, I just want to celebrate the Lord our God, who says, my thinking is higher than your thinking. And then if God's thinking is higher than my thinking, I need to work towards a higher thinking, a better mindset, the developing a growth mindset that considers that, yes, today I am a 3-figure, but tomorrow I need to go to 4 figures, I need to go to 5 figures, I need to be discussing in 6 figures, I need to be thinking in 7 figures. Wow, how about thinking in 9 figures? How about thinking in 10 figures? Why would I not want to think and think better and think greater? Today, I want to challenge you to think God. Think bigger. Think stronger. Think healthier. Think refreshing. Think better. Think awesome. Oh, I'm so glad today that I'm talking like this. I'm speaking like this. I'm speaking to some young people who are thinking, oh God, how shall the end be? I'm thinking to older people who are thinking, oh, my best days are behind me. I'm talking to women who are feeling frustrated and men who are feeling dropped and robbed of their better days. But I'm telling you today, I'm just choosing to think the better thing. Philippians chapter 4 tells me, whatever is good, whatever is virtuous, whatever is of a good report, if there is any value in it, if it is praiseworthy, think on that front. Stop thinking about yourself on the lower ladder. Think about yourself at the higher level. Think about being the man or woman who is going to make a difference in your community, a difference in your society. Think higher. If I am made in the image of God, I need to consider myself on a higher beat than I consider myself. If I've got my 20s, then I should consider myself going towards my 30s. If I've been in grade A, if it's grade C, then I need to thank God that I am on C, but press forward, because it is it's just a pointer that I can go to B and I can move into A. How about even an A star? Because with God all things are possible, and I just want to think possible, think possible, think possible. The Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you. May you rise up to think higher and better and consider yourself worth more than the birds of the air.